Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Legendary's Trails of Cold Steel 2.
Leave it to me!
Today we're headed off to the Aqua Shrine, the last of the 4 shrines that we need to do. Make sure that you have at least Fee, Gaius, Eustace, or Sarah in your party before you head on in here. As usual, have Fee, so she'll be fine, because we all know that there's going to be some barriers up ahead for us to traverse. So, what do you guys got to say about this one? Yep. 4th one, last one. Let's do it! Get the crystal of water, be on our way. And honestly, I do think that the Aria Shrine is the worst of the lot as far as the annoyingness with the map. This one is a close second, though. The Terra Shrine's rather easy. It's just, knocking down bridges. How hard could that possibly be? And the Fire Shrine is just kind of like hitting a switch and then, stuff comes up through the lava. It's really not all that hard at all. However, the Wind and the Water ones, not so fun. But yeah, water's definitely better than the wind, at least. The map isn't as confusing, and that's the main thing for me. Can we go in? Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Go ahead and,
My turn. Okay.
Put Fee in the lead. Kind of a shame that Million never really got a time to shine, but yeah, it is what it is. BAM! Headshot! I love it.
I welcome all challengers.
Let's move.
Okay, let's see. Just get rid of all these guys. Oh, really? They're still alive? I'm kind of shocked. Hey. Nice! Not alive anymore!
We should keep going.
No level gaining. I am disappointed game. Okay. Let's keep on moving and grooving right along. And over here, we have our switch of the dungeon. It's not really water related. It's like a glowing diamond or something. Yeah, and again, you need those 4 people that I mentioned earlier in order to activate these switches. So let's just do this, get the show on the road. As you do it, the Pure Land Water entity is going to close up, I guess? Whoa! Did I already fight you earlier? I don't even remember.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, so there's a new guy over there in the corner, and in case I already did, kill these guys earlier, I can't remember what the kind of extra monster was when we were fighting those huge turtle things, so I assume that it was these little green guys. Whoa! Hey!
Leave this to me.
Nice! Can we just, kill this guy in one hit? We can! Love you, Laura.
Keep going.
So good. Ooh! Nice! Okay, so I'm going to have to put his link with somebody else. I guess with Million.
Look at me! I'm so glad.
Maybe even Elisa or Emma. It really doesn't matter at this point. I need them all up to at least level 5. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Wait, tactics. There we go. Since Milliam's in the party, we'll go ahead and do it with her. There we are. And go on down here. Yeah, so as you hit these switches, the water's going to drain, and then you're able to go down to further, deeper areas under here. Whoa! Yikes! I kind of do want to fight y'all.
Gonna be a pain.
But, I'll deal with you soon enough. So let's go ahead and unleash the 3rd level. There we go. So as you can see, the map is getting a bit more complex as we go. But let's go over here and get some treasure. And then I'll probably head back down this ladder, kill those 2 guys, and then move on with life. So what do we have over here?
Got my eye on the prize.
Ooh, Maelstrom. That's a triple S water-based attack that hits everyone and everything. It's not extra large or anything, it just hits it all, so that's pretty nice. But again, it's just a shame that they really hosed magic users in this game. They weren't that bad in Trails in the Sky, but God, do they suck in Trails of Cold Steel. It's just they were actually pretty damn good in Trails in the Sky because you kind of really had to deal with elemental weaknesses. Here, you can get away with pretty much ignoring all monsters' elemental weaknesses. But then again, you couldn't choose a difficulty level in Trails in the Sky either, so maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe on higher difficulty levels, magic is more useful. I just don't see it as useful in my particular playthrough, but again, that's just me. Ooh, Yaksha. That's actually halfway decent for, again, your magic users. It raises your art attack power by 150, but it lowers your art defense by 150 as well. Now, in that chest right there, which I'm going to do in the end slate of the video, you can get the Crystal Flood R, which raises your art attack power by 12 and your art defensive power by 30. It's a double S ability, and it has a 30% chance of freezing. Now, that could be a rather difficult fight, and again, I'm going to show that in the end slate. For this fight, it's very easy because you have Milliam and Laura, and they just destroy everything in their path. There really is no strategy needed. Use your S-crafts or your best crafts, and you will be fine. Don't even, worry about it. But here we get Spirit Breaker 2. That raises your strength by 15 points, and whenever you attack or use a craft, it will lower art defensive power by 25% with a 20% chance of it occurring. So again, if you use arts, that could come in handy. I think it's useless. Sorry about that, I wanted to look at the map right there, but
Please, take...
if you accidentally hit the R2 button, it brings up recipes or something for whatever reason. It's kind of obnoxious. So it's half the time that I'm actually trying to bring up the map by hitting the start button, I accidentally, move my finger and I hit the R2 button or the L2 button, which brings up, I think, books or quests or something. But anyway, this is another one of those hard monsters that drop you materials, but honestly, it's more of just an HP sink. He's really not that difficult at all. So yeah, took care of him easily enough.
It's safe for now.
Success.
Pretty much just basic attacks. That's all you really need. So let's continue this charade of chutes and ladders that we have going on here. It's, I don't know, it's, I don't know how to put this. I think that the Wind Shrine or the Aria Shrine is more annoying, but this one just takes longer, because you have to wait on the stupid animation, then you have to climb ladders up and down. At least in the Wind Shrine it gave you a, an elevator. So here there's 2 ladders that you can go on. I had to check my map to figure it out. But if you go down this first ladder right here, we can get some treasure. It's not a very good treasure, but it's treasure nonetheless.
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
And we get yet another bell, which again halves the wait time after using a water quartz, and it raises your art attack power by 25 points. I've already talked about bells extensively. If you want to use a magic caster, I totally recommend outfitting them with one really good spell that everybody's weak against, and then a shit ton of bells and other buffs to raise their art attack power. Or even that Yaksha quartz. That could be pretty nice for raising art attack power as well. Considering most monsters don't use arts against you, you really don't need a lot of art defensive power, so it lowering your art defensive power by 150 points is pretty negligible, so I'm not too worried about it. However, that quartz that we got in the, the Ignis Shrine, I want to say it was Carnage, I'm pretty sure. I have it equipped on Reen. That one is ridiculously good. It's kind of the opposite of Yaksha, whereas that raises your art attack power. The Carnage quartz raises your strength by 150, but it lowers your defense by 150 also, which is kind of obnoxious.
Take care around that one.
But it's not that big of a deal, and that's really the main reason why I went to the Fire Shrine first, to get that quartz, and also just because, we hadn't seen it before. Speaking of good quartzes to have, the Zeus quartz that we got last time, I know that I spoke about it, but I spoke about it pretty briefly. It is very, very good. Put that on Reen and do not take it off. It raises his strength, and it raises his impede, and it raises his cancellation. So of course I'm going to rest here. I also saved, and let's head on inside. See what we got going on. Maybe we won't have a boss this time? I highly doubt it, but you never know. Maybe, a guy can hope. Yeah, here we are, and there it is. I don't see anything in our way, so let's just stand around and talk and wait for something to appear. Oh look, something appeared. How lovely. I knew that if we just stood around and talked long enough, something had to come up. And it's yet another magic knight with a billion arms. Just like everything else that we fought in this frickin' shrine. So let's get him! What in the world was... What's going on? Holy crap! What the hell? Sweet! Maybe we won't have a boss in here. That's awesome! Kicked his ass, we didn't even do anything. But who did? What's going on? Yeah, no, it was...
Oops, you caught me.
This bitch. And I know that we haven't heard her for quite some time, but we actually have some voice acting, so I'm gonna be quiet for this.
Grianos.
So that was your doing, Vita?
There's no need to be so wary of me. I merely did what you were planning to do anyway, didn't I? I just did you a favor.
A likely story.
You can't seriously expect us to believe that. Last time you tried to do us a favor, you abducted Elise and Princess Alphen.
Oh, woe is me. I don't seem to be very popular here. What really brought you here? How did you even know this place existed? Even I didn't until Celine told me. Unlike you, I'm a fully fledged witch, in the truest sense of the word. As such, I know everything. Far more than a trainee like you could even begin to imagine.
Sounds like you've long known all there is to know about this place.
More than you and the Elder do, in fact. Oh, I know! Why don't I take this opportunity to enlighten you on a fun little something? That being the true purpose of the Hexen clan to which we belong.
What is this light?
A flash grenade?
No, this is...
Something's flowing into my head. What did I just see? Another one of someone's memories?
Whatever it was, I witnessed it as well. And I presume that blonde-haired woman in it must be.
That shouldn't have been possible. Just what did you do for us to see that? Think of it as a special treat from me. Ordinarily, only the Ashen Awakener would have been able to see it, but I allowed the rest of you to see it too. As for what it is, it's a glimpse of the truth regarding what really happened during the War of the Lions.
The truth? And that really was a memory from...
Draco's the Lionheart, yes. And the woman with him was the Lance Maiden, Leanne Sandlot. During the war, they too had to borrow the strength of a divine knight. And they were drawn into a conflict between fragments of the great power. Just like Reen and Crow during this war.
Wait, there's no way the War of the Lions involved divine knight battles.
If that had been the case, surely the world would know of it.
Actually, I have heard mention of that from Grandmother. Wait, doesn't that mean... Oh, has the truth finally dawned on you? The fragments of the great power are destined to be drawn to one another, forced to collide over and over and over. These dark times Erebonia is going through have repeated themselves since time immemorial. And every time, the truth of what happened disappears from the memories of all. That is how this system works.
System?
Hold on a moment. I can't follow what you're saying.
Oh, don't feel bad if you're having trouble wrapping your head around it. That's perfectly normal. After all, that's just how this world is.
Wait, you aren't suggesting the clan's true purpose is...
Aha! Did you finally realize the fundamental role we witches play? We shoulder the responsibility of operating and managing part of that giant system. Not that I would expect an apprentice and her familiar to know anything about that. The Elder knows, of course, but she chose not to share the knowledge with you, likely fearing it would be a burden. But how pitiful is it to have lived for the sake of fulfilling your duty as a witch without knowing what that duty really is? I almost feel sorry for you.
Don't look away, Emma. There's no need to be afraid of accepting the truth.
Reen? Oh?
I know what it's like to be afraid of accepting new revelations about who I am or about my past. I feel like once I know, life will never be the same again. Maybe that's true, but there's one thing that I can believe in beyond a shadow of a doubt. That my classmates and all the people who've stood by me through everything that we've been through will keep standing by me to the very end and accept me for who I am no matter what.
You're absolutely right. Nothing you could learn about yourself would cancel out all the time we've spent together.
This is the class that was still cool being friends with someone they knew as an intelligence division spy. So, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone accepted me, despite my past as a Jaeger.
Hold your head up high, Emma. There's nothing in this world that could stop us from proudly standing at your side until the bitter end.
I don't know what to say. Vita, thanks to you, I finally noticed the change in my own feelings. Change? I enrolled at Thor's to fulfill my duty as a witch. I won't deny that. Nor will I deny that until that point, I effectively lived to carry out that duty, obeying all I was taught without question. But that's the past. Now, I feel very different. Now, I want to live a life of my own, together with the classmates I've been fortunate enough to meet. I'm no longer the person I used to be.
Emma!
That's the class president we know.
I'm impressed. You've matured a lot more than I was expecting during your time at the academy. Vita? But let's put that to the test, shall we? I haven't had the opportunity to train you in some time. So this is as good a chance as any to see what you're capable of now. Dance, dance, my sweet little bird. Behold, your master's foes. Bare your fangs and raise your talons.
What the?
Everyone get back! Quickly!
Whoa! Holy crap! Look at that thing! Monstrous, the Azure Guardian, huh? I wonder if that's like the Azure Tree.
It grew? What did she do to it?
It's called Savant Vols. It allows a witch to pour an incredible amount of mana into their familiar. I'd imagine she's given it more power than even a cryptid possesses. Well then, Emma, let's see what you're capable of. Show me if you have the strength to back up your words. Please, everyone, lend me your power.
You've got it.
Leave it to us!
For boss time! Against Grianos himself.
A worthy adversary.
Why is Emma in my party? Emma sucks.
Here I go.
I guess
All right,
motivate?
let's do this.
Sure. Can't wait to get Emma out of my party.
I've got it!
Oh, hey. Huh.
Of
That's
course.
not terrible, I guess. We might as well use it.
Great stars in the heavens above, answer to my voice and heed my call!
was
My
pretty
turn.
terrible. Only 30,000 damage? Seriously? Like, that's awful. Ooh,
They're off guard.
and he's frozen too. Nice! Oh, this ought to be excellent. Yeah, loses his turn and everything. It's so good. Okay, so now it's time for delaying the hell out of this guy.
My
It's
turn.
pretty much part of the course of what we've been doing for all these different bosses, but this guy especially, because he's really fast, and he can get a lot of turns in. Uh-oh. Yikes!
Let's
I think it's a critical hit, and I could use an S-Craft, but I want to wait till about 60,000 HP or so for this guy in order to use an S-Craft, because he goes into like kind of pissy boss mode,
Here I go.
and I don't want to deal with that. I just want to kill him before he gets down to that point. Okay, we're
Here
good.
I
Screw you. Let's bring
Sorry
in
for the
Pete.
trouble.
Will do.
Okay, and keep on delaying. Hopefully he'll never get a turn between everyone delaying him. Well, Laura doesn't have a delay, which is kind of unfortunate, but she does have a pretty nice S-Craft, which I'm going to use right now.
Witness the fruits of my training. Power! Radiant Lion!
Awesome. Look at that damage for Laura. It's so nice. That's because of the Taurus course that I gave her. It's so good.
We should keep going.
I feel stronger than.
Look at me.
Did we defeat it?
It felt as though we did at least.
Impressive. It seems you can back up your words.
Up there.
It looks pretty worn out. I'm surprised Grianos can even fly after that. You don't plan to keep on fighting, do you?
No, I think that will do for today. Poor Grianos needs a rest for one thing.
Vida.
Well, Emma, you've demonstrated the strength of your resolve. Still, I don't think you need me to remind you that resolve only gains worth when it's seen through to the end.
Yes, I know. I'll find a path through life on my own. And I will stop you.
Emma.
Oh, I can't see you succeeding in that regard, but feel free to try. I'll leave the last of the treasures in your hands. I'll see you again soon at the Infernal Rite.
The Infernal Rite? What's that? You're not gonna tell us. Huh. Yeah, and with her leaving goes the voice acting as well, oddly enough. Why didn't Elisa just, like, shoot an arrow and, kill Grianos? Huh. Well, she apparently knows everything. Yeah, she's not exactly my favorite, I've gotta say. Okay, well, let's get what we came for. I mean, on the bright side, we didn't have to fight yet another magic knight, so that's pretty nice. And Grianos isn't that bad, he's just kind of fast. And he's all-hitting attacks, which is oh so lovely. Well, there we go. Got all 4 crystals. Sweet. So, can we put them together and then save the world? Yeah. The light's gonna shine in the orbs again? Oh, we could just make a new sword. Sure. Oh yeah, Professor Schmidt. We don't really like him. He's kind of a ass. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm gonna get on out of here and meet you there. Okay. Oh, hey. 4 coffins? 4 crystals. I really, really, really wish that the crystals were different colors. I know that it's not supposed to be, the 4 elemental crystals, but, they were in elemental shrines. So, wouldn't it make sense if, the Zemurian ore maybe took a portion of those elements, like it just kind of like seeped into the crystal? Because apparently those shrines have been there for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years. We just didn't see them because it was kind of hidden by the Hexen clan, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, I guess he's gonna come on board. Oh, great. I mean, he is out for number 1, and this would make him more renowned. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there. I don't really want him on board either. Reen, are you dense? Have you met the man? I mean, come on. Yeah, no kidding. He's kind of an ass. Oh, lovely. So we have a man-child on our hands. This is just great. Oh. Oh, reminds me of somebody else. That's kind of the understatement of the year there. Oh, okay. I thought that the work area was pretty much set up. Oh, I guess we can help you out. It's not like, you know, we have the world to save or anything else like that. Okay, so if we want the story to advance, just go ahead and talk to George, but I don't want to do that right now. In fact, next time on Let's Play The Legendary Heroes of Cold Steel 2, we're going to go off and fight all 4 of those cryptids that I've been putting off till now. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to stick around for the end slate where we see the last of the blue chests. And have a good day.
Bring it on.
Okay, I'm all set up and ready to go. Oh, I'm only 1 point away. Go ahead and attack him.
Now.
Nice! Okay, awesome. So now I have 200 CP with Elisa. Let's use it. Brand new S-Craft. Hopefully this comes in handy. Yeah, nice reflection there, Machias. Let's do this.
Dance for me. Great white, reside in my bow. Radiant arc.
By the way, that reflection
It's
from
my
Machias is because of his, what is it called? The Aegis Master Course that he has. Let's see what I can do. I can minus his defense, which may actually come in handy. Let's try that. He seems to have quite a bit of defense. Okay. Maybe I should have done that before before I used Elisa's S-Craft.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Can I do it? Oh. Burn? No, Burn's not very effective, and he is weak versus water, but he's also weak to piercing. Just attack for right now. Hopefully we'll get... Yeah, that's what I like to see. Seems like every time he attacks, he also absorbs some HP, which is just
Hang in there.
lovely. Ooh, you have a critical hit coming up. Can you do anything nice with it? Let's see, healing, or blind, and burn. I guess. These two aren't exactly my favorite characters. They're not exactly the most powerful characters that I have either. This is not good. Heavily gift? Yeah. Insight for some dodging plus some CP recovery. That sounds lovely to me. Oh, hell. Oh, nice. Please get up. Please. Really? Oh, come on. I don't have all day. Did I even, like, put any healing stuff on you? You have Holy Breath. Yeah, go ahead and use it. It's better than nothing. See, this is what happens when you don't prepare for these fights, viewers. When you just kind of figure, oh, S-Craft will take care of them. That'll be fine. And then this happens. Get up, Machias, you pain in the ass! God, I can't stand you. You're so useless. Ugh. Maybe a Blessed Arrow? Use this? Okay. That helped, I guess. I probably should have just cast another spell.
No
Thank
problem.
you! Finally! Let's try your S-Craft.
Here I go! Nice! Look! Bishop! Checkmate!
Alright, so I don't know if I just wasn't prepared for this fight, or if I just got really unlucky. I think between the fainting and then him absorbing HP and everything, I just got unlucky, but anyway.
That takes care of them.
That's how you deal with them. So I'll see you guys next time for the cryptids.